Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And, there's some times where I think that there is just too much evil into the world and that this world should possibly be purged. One of these cases is this, to where I think the world should be purged. It's disgusting, really, that we live in a society today to where these people are allowed to roam around and not be punished for their actions, and it makes me vividly and horrendously sick. So what we have here is from the Publica. An Emmy Award-winning former ABC News producer has been convicted of possessing horrific child sexual abuse materials, including videos of infants being raped. Great, yeah, that's fantastic. That is the peak of humanity right here. James Meek once expressed a desire to impregnate a woman for the purposes of abusing the baby. All right? Let's all take a moment to gather our thoughts and then proceed to where we want to put this guy in the jail cell, to where he would potentially be, put into another place that is not of this world. How about that? Because these people are monsters, and again, I don't think that this is... Okay. So what we have here is a high-profile investigative journalist who worked with ABC News and the New York Daily News has just pleaded guilty to the possession of horrific child sexual abuse materials. James Gordon, Meek, 53, once held a position as a senior counterterrorism advisor and investigator for the U.S. House Committee on Homeland Security. Meek, an Emmy Award-winning journalist, was found to have been in possession of thousands of pieces of child sexual abuse media dating back to 2014, one being sick of a video of an infant girl being raped. Meek also sent abuse materials to other pedophiles, engaged in graphic conversations and fantasizing about the rape of children. According to Virginia court records reviewed by the Publica, Meek was arrested at the end of January after the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children was alerted to disturbing videos that had been uploaded by Meek. Dropbox, a file hosting service that offers cloud storage and content cyber tip in March of 2021 because of an account containing Meek's full name had uploaded 5 videos that concerned Dropbox staff. By the end of April of that year, a search warrant was obtained and executed at Meek's Arlington area apartment by members of the Washington Field Office Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force. Court transcripts reveal that after the search warrant was executed by FBI agents, Meek reported declared my life is over. Good. I hope your life ceased to be not of this planet anymore, that you're put into an otherworldly area. Of course, in Minecraft, of course. 2 iPhones, a hard drive, and a laptop were seized by law enforcement, and digital forensics revealed that the devices cumulatively contain hundreds of photos of videos of extreme child sexual abuse material. The devices also revealed that Meek posed as a minor and had used several social media apps and online platforms to find minors, extract their usernames for other platforms, engage in sexual conversations, and attempt to solicit nude photos from them. Meek was found to have been participating in one that titled well, here we go. Cocks, Cunts, and Kids on Telegram. The group had 13 members, and the profile picture depicted a child eating a popsicle. At least one clip sent in the chat showed a young girl engaged in oral sex on an adult man. One video found in Meek's devices contained footage of an adult female sexually abusing a female child using her mouth, and other footage where an adult male rapes a female child. Another image in Meek's possession depicted a naked male child whose hands were bound to his feet. The child had a bondage device on his face that forced his mouth to stay open. In addition to illicit photos, Meek had collected hundreds of images of softcore child erotica from social media platforms, with many of which depicted young girls doing gymnastics. He also had a folder of women breastfeeding and using images of sexual gratification. Meek utilized apps such as Snapchat and Instagram to obtain explicit photos from multiple young girls. One minor female sent him several nude photos on Snapchat, which he screenshotted and saved. The girl has been identified in an interview with law enforcement, confirmed that Meek did approach her through Snapchat and pressured her to send the photos. Posting on Instagram as a minor female, Meek convinced another girl who appears to be a minor to send nude and illicit photos of herself. Most disturbingly, Meek used Kick, a messaging application noticeably popular amongst pedophiles, to discuss his fantasies about the abuse of women and children in graphic detail with other men. Meek was known by username Pawnee4 on the platform. In one Kick conversation, Meek exchanged photos of his his rod with another user identified as a 25-year-old male. The two men expressed interest in raping a toddler girl together while they were engaged in sexual acts with each other. Have you ever been raped a toddler girl? It's amazing, Meek asked the other man. The user, who Meek called sexy, replied, I want you with me, fucking her together while we kiss and use her. This is honestly making me fucking honestly uncomfortable and very, very sick. This entire thing here is disgusting in every way single possible. People like this deserve to be put on the rafters and be lightning rod. Honestly, I would not mind torture in Minecraft, because these people are not human. They're not of the species that we call human. They're not of the species that we would even want to associate with. These are demons in disguise. These are horrific, absolute, deplorable monsters in every way, shape, and form. And anybody that is trying to disagree with this type of opinion deserves to go against the wall as well. I'm not playing these games. I don't think any of us are rational human beings are playing these games. These people are monsters, and they deserve every single bit of evil that happens to them, because they are evil themselves. He then sent Meek a sexually explicit video of a young girl, later stating, I give anything to grape toddlers with you. Meek responded, I think I'm in love with you, and sent the other pedophile a video of an adult male raping a female infant. The video was over a minute long and became increasingly violent as it progressed. The infant could be heard crying and screaming throughout the duration. After sending the video, Meek expressed a desire to consume the rapist ejaculate off the child in the video. In another Keeks exchange with the user identified as a 23-year-old male, the two exchanged child sexual abuse images as well as fantasies about raping and impregnating a woman. Meek disclosed to the other man he wanted to impregnate a woman so she would give birth to a child for the sole purpose of sexually abusing the infant. In the months following the search, Meek left his job with ABC News and allegedly moved in with his mother, apparently becoming divorced from society's degree. He later relinquished his passport to FBI firearms. It says this is from James Gordon Meek. Tucker's tone-deaf comments fell a million miles short of condemning racism in his midst after millions of Americans marched together to say America has failed to treat all men and women as equals, particularly those of color. It said it was like speaking to a small child. What's about that, Meek? Really? Are you sure? See, this is where these monsters expose themselves. They're usually hypocrites, and they're the type of people that do it themselves. See, the trans community, even though it's a slightly off topic, are more likely are saying, oh, we care about the children, we love the children, trans healthcare is medical care, yet everything that they say absolutely harms the child, destroys the child, and they mostly end up doing these things to the children themselves. These people are monsters, and I don't think they deserve any type of, safety net. Again, it's starting to be painfully clear on how monstrous these people are. During a motion hearing in February, the court waived following Meek to stay at liberty during the course of the trial. Meek's lawyer presented letters of corrupt contention about Meek from people in law enforcement who wrote kindly him and asserted that he deserved to maintain his freedom. Yeah, the only thing he deserves to maintain is behind a jail cell. And let the prisoners, do their things. In Minecraft. The presiding judge told Meek's lawyers that these kinds of cases start out with a little something and evolve into something else. And then there's grooming. And then you get the meeting. And then you get the fact of harming a child. And that the allegations against Meek suggest that continuum. I think we can all agree that the things that Meek has done are heroic, no doubt about it. But are heroic? Heroic? No. But even heroic people can lose their way, and that's what I believe that what the government is suggesting here, the judge stated. This is not a heroic person. There's not been a single heroic bone in this man's body. The only heroic thing that he's done so far, if you even call heroic, is probably ever trying to make himself go off a cliff in Minecraft. That's the only heroic thing he could do at this point. Meek's sentencing date is scheduled for September 29. Transportation and possession of child sexual abuse material can result in maximum for terms of 40 years. How about we make that infinity? This guy should never ever be out of prison ever again. And for the history of our days, this man deserves to be locked up and forever never see the light again. Live in darkness forever because he is the darkness himself. He is evil himself. And this man deserves no sympathy from me. This man is pure evil. Evil incarnate. The fact that you even harm a child or even talk about children in this way, let alone, wanting to also abuse women as well, because, that's what these people like doing, I guess, is horrific. I'm out of here, guys. Sorry, this is disgusting in every single way. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.